Francis Dolbrodmaeth Dio garden today, and I'm actually going to do some trimming around where I didn't finish it yesterday. I'm talking quietly because we do have some people here to put the stove in today. Yay! Anyway, I'm just going to show you the area that I'm going to trim. So it's quite cold today. I've left my dog out for a little while. He probably won't be able to be like outside long. Anyway, here. So this is the bit I'm going to do, and there's another bit the other end which I'll show you once I get there. But first of all, we're going to start this in and trim this and see how we get on. Look at all the moss on the wood there. So this wood is really old, and there. I have wood everywhere in this garden. And then once I've done this, if I've got any energy, I might start on that side, clearing it. Over there. Oh, sorry. Over there. Enki's there. Anyway, this is Dolbrodmaeth garden today, and it's the 22nd of January 2025. And I've just come out to feed the chickens. It's quite late. And I'm just going to show you what I'm going to do in the garden today. There's gunshots in the background. Anyway, I'm going to, they're shooting. Yeah, sorry about the noise. Anyway, I'm just going to show you. I've just decided I was going to walk around the garden a bit with Enki, because that's what we do every morning. But first of all, I decided I've got my cutters in my pocket. So I'm going to cut the hollyhocks while I'm here, over in this side of the garden, because I keep not doing it. So while I've got my cutters in my pocket, I'm going to do this job and trim off that bit from the buddleia there, and just generally look around this bit of the garden. I just want to trim up this these hollyhocks here that have died off, and just trim up some of this dead stuff on some of these plants, and that's it for over here. Just trim up around the pond there. It'll take all of 10 minutes, and then it'll be ready for the spring. I need to dig out this grass here because I do not want that grass growing around the mahonia, which looks absolutely stunning, by the way. Look at all that. Isn't that beautiful? The only flowers that I've got in the garden right now coming from this plant, and then they turn into lovely berries. I do love this mahonia. I'm so glad I saved it from the other side of the garden. As well as this plant and that one there. I saved all these from over the other side of the garden, otherwise they would have been demolished. And this mahonia here is so old. Yeah, but I do love it. It's so pretty. Look at that. What a beautiful plant. Oh, now the shooting sounds like it's coming from a different, because I'm in a valley. I swear the shooting's coming from down there somewhere. Yeah, it is. It's over there somewhere. Anyway, let's just do this little job, and then we'll carry on taking the dog for a walk round the garden, and then we'll go and show you what we're going to get up to today. This is just a little extra job. This isn't the main event. This is just a little extra that I just decided to do while I'm over here. So let's do it. Bye. I have done a bit of trimming, but not tons, so I've trimmed up some of the stuff. I couldn't do the hollyhocks after all that because those cutters are too small. I'm actually going to have to get the loppers. I tidied up these twigs. I started tidying up round the pond, so I started there and I worked round here, and then I stopped there because then Simon, the fitter bloke for the stove, came back, and yeah, and I got waylaid by that. So, and it's gone really, really cold, by the way. Feels a lot colder out here now than when I first came out. I'm still going to do some trimming today. I think being by the pond actually makes me quite cold, because obviously it's water. Anything by water is quite chilly. So I'm going to take my dog in now, because I left him out here for a little while, didn't I, Hanks? So we'll take him in, and and then I'll get back to the garden after. Okay, bye. Garden's day, and it's very late. I've only just popped out to do a little bit of work. I have not been doing much today. I've been very lazy. Anyway, it's 20 to 5 and it's still light. I've been doing more of the bark here. So I've been spreading it around. I've been putting it around by the wood. Now what I want to do is a bit of strimming over there. So I'm going to strim over there, and then we can put the rest of that bark down, and then this side will all be done. So, and then I want to complete that side over there. Well, I probably won't get that done today, but I just want to tidy up that corner there, that edge, and cut down that plant there. We're going to go through here with the hedge trimmer to trim up the box hedge, which is getting rather large, leave the rhodie, and trim up all these plants here that have got quite tall, and out there that's got a bit big. We can't have that getting too big because it interferes with these lines. Anyway, so I'm just going to carry on doing this. Very wintry today, a bit of a wind, but nothing much really. Anyway, so let's get on and do this, and I'll show you what I've done. So as you can see here, it needs a bit of strimming here because there's still some of the green stuff. I don't mind covering some of it up, but I want to just sort of trim this before I put this down on here. And we've still got a pile of stuff there. Probably won't move that today. I'm just going to concentrate on this little bit, and then this will all be done. So slow and often is what we do here. So I haven't been out here for a few days because we've had a new boiler installed. No, not boiler, wood burning stove. Yeah, I'm not saying much about that in a minute. Anyway, so there we are. Now let me get on and do this. The actual patio tiles and everything look like they've been swept and cleaned, but we have not swept them, I can assure you, or cleaned them in any way. And there's no leaves on them. They've all been blown off. They've dried and they've blown away. Because I was going to sweep that, but I don't need to because it all looks like it's been swept. Anyway, so that's cool, isn't it? So let's get back to what I was doing. And it is actually getting quite dark, so I just want to show you what I was just doing. So I've been spreading out the piles that were over here of the bark, the wood chippings, and I'd done some strimming. So I trimmed it first. This wood was about here, so I trimmed it all first, and I've trimmed this bit as you can see, and then I spread out as much of the wood chippings that I can. I haven't got any more left now, so I'm not sure what we're going to do this with this end because there's no bark on it either. So we'll just leave it and see what happens. I might be able to get some from over here, but I still need to cover this yet, so I probably won't be able to get any. But anyway, look, you can see all the material on there, so we need to hide all that. So it's very scruffy, and pick up all these twigs and things. There's some wood up there. We don't really need it up there. I wanted it on here. I don't really want it on here. Up here. So I might try and get that off of there and put it on here. And if we've got any left at all, I can see if I can put any over there just to freshen it up a bit. But if we haven't got any, we haven't got any. So it doesn't matter. No, I don't think there's going to be much more, because even if the guys come back and do the trees, them ones there, I don't think there's going to be any wood chippings hardly. So yeah, so anyway, never mind. So this is wet at the moment, so it'll look better once it dries. But you can see the material, it's all coming away now, so we will need to just keep strimming this bit so it looks alright. Yeah, so it looks alright, I'm liking it. Looks a lot tidier, so, and this side looks really tidy. That's all the stuff from the fire. I will do a separate video for the fire, but it's not done yet, so I can't do it yet. But that's all the rubbish from when we had the Jetmaster taken out, and we've got a wood burning stove put in now, which isn't working yet. So anyway, I will just turn the camera around and say goodbye. You can See, it's getting dark because I look funny in this light from the camera. So I'm pleased with what I've done. I've only done a little bit of work, but it's better to do something than nothing. The lights come on there. So I've just come over, just done a little bit of work, about half an hour or so. And it's just looking a lot better. It's quite hard work to keep this maintained here, but once it's done, it's done. And then you just trim it every now and then to keep the weeds at bay. But if you've got bark to put on it, that will keep the weeds at bay. Anyway, I'm going to go in now because I need to charge up my battery so I can do some more trimming tomorrow. And I'm going to trim over the other side and cut the elderberry tree right down because I don't really want that growing there as a tree. Just a little bush is all I want. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please give me a like and a thumbs up. Let me know how you're getting on in your garden. And did you have massive wind today? Because apparently it was supposed to be a big windstorm, but we don't seem to have really got it. There was like some really bad gusts, like that woke me up 4 o'clock this morning, like a sort of hurricane or something, for about 10 minutes, and then it was gone. That was weird, and it woke me up. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll see you again soon in the next video. Let me know how you're getting on. So bye for now. Bye. Here again in Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden today. It's an absolutely glorious day, as you can see. Look at that. So anyway, we're out in the garden again, and we're going to continue doing the wall where the river is today. So what we started the other day, well, a couple of weeks ago now, we're going to continue doing that. So I hope you can see me all right in this light. So I'm going to do some trimming now. So I'm going to trim, I'll show you, and just tidy up that bank a bit, tidy it up a bit and cut out any bits. I wonder if I've got my cutters in my pocket. I hope so. I don't know where I put them otherwise. I'll try. Just colder now. Sue here again from Sue's Dolbrodmaeth garden today, and I was just about to do some trimming, and it's the 29th of January 2025, and I've been trying to help my partner find the spool for the strimmer. We got distracted the other day when he was doing the spool, and he's put it somewhere and we cannot find it, and this place is really hard to find anything in. If you lose it, I tell you, it takes you all day, a couple of days to find anything. Anyway, I bet the sun has actually disappeared now, but it actually was sunny this morning, but it's gone now with all this cloud. Anyway, I'm going to do some trimming along the wall, what I was doing the other day, because I haven't done a video for a few days, so I thought I'd better do a video. The weather hasn't been very nice for the past few days, so it's not been really nice to come outside, but today is perfect. But my partner can't find the spool because he was going to trim all the bank today, so that's really annoying. I got completely distracted the other day, and now he can't find his spool. Anyway, hopefully I'll find it. So anyway, I can't waste any more time looking for it with him. I've got to get on, otherwise nothing will get done. So I'll show you what I'm doing. Trimming the top of this wall and the outside of this wall. Simon wants to trim all down the bank there and just tidy it all up so it's all ready for the people to come. I want to tidy up over there as well. That's a whole day's work, or 2 days work over there. But this needs finishing because we need to sort this bank out before it grows back. So it looks nice and neat and tidy for when the guests come, because we will be opening in March. So that's the aim, is to open in March. So probably for Easter, whenever Easter is, will be when we open, really, I'm thinking, realistically. Yeah, because there's quite a lot of jobs to do. Still need to tidy up that wall there. And there's quite a lot of stuff to do on the house. We've got to clean all the windows. Yeah, there's a lot of work to do indoors still. Some painting, loads of painting to do still. but as long as we get some of the rooms open is all that matters. They might not be perfect, but they will be good enough. So look at this beautiful river we live on. So this is the River Dovey, and it's beautiful. And if anybody wants to come and stay here, just let me know. I will be opening up my room soon, probably in the next week. Okay, oh, we've got a training plane going over. So, that's the first one today. That's because I turn the camera on and then the planes come. There's hardly ever any planes come across here in the Mac Loop, but when they do, they always seem to come when I've just turned the camera on. Anyway, so I've got the small battery there, so we're going to see how far that takes us, and I've got the big one charged up, and let's give this a go. Okay, change of plan. Right, my partner found this spool. He left it in a really strange place. It's because we got completely distracted the other day, because we had a guy here cutting the trees again. And Simon went to look at the work that he'd done, and he put the spool right up the drive. Anyway, we've found it now. So he's going to do all this, because this is really a bit heavy work for my poor little strimmer. So he's going to strim all the wall and everything, and both sides of it, and getting all the stuff off and all that side. So what I'm going to do is I've come over to the other side where Simon has cleared it already, and I'm going to just tidy all this up and relay the wall, I think, and that bit there, just really tidy this bit up. Might leave those few ferns on that bit, but at the front of this bit I'll tidy all this bit up and tidy this up and get rid of all these are oil. I have to phone up somebody. I don't know if we got that much oil though, because they won't take it unless you've got tons of it. And I haven't. I've only got 2 of oil, because obviously we haven't been open, so we haven't been using any oil. So yeah, I have to move all these canisters and go and check out what's going on over there, down there, because you can see our house a lot more from the road now that we haven't got the trees. So let's make sure it looks all right over here. Check the fire stairs are all okay and everything. Anyway, so I'm going to just tidy up this bit of wall and relay the slate. I think I'll do that because it's a bit messy. So let's get on and do that. I might need to get a trowel to take the earth off, relay the slate. But I'm going to do that actually. So I'll show you once it's done. Okay, so I've done loads of work today. I did go in for a break. It's 20 to 5 now. I have actually been clearing the whole of this wall today and taking off all the top layer of slate that was all higgledy-piggledy. I think I've got to do something with that as well. Might have to take that apart to put back it together again before I start on the main wall. And then we're just going to put a layer of slate on the top, which is all down here, what I took off. And here we need some slate inside the slate, as you can see, because the slate has come off, and I need some smaller bits just to go in these bits here. I've done all the way up to the tree today, and because I want to see where the slate wall is, and it ends there. As you can see, some of it is a bit weird because of this tree growing like this in this weird manner, but I have taken off some of the lower branches. I think we'll have to take off more. Don't want to take them all off, but we need to lop the top. I need Simon to lop the top so it doesn't get too tall, so we don't want it impinging on the house too much. So yeah, it looks a lot better. So I've been doing all that today. I've just thrown it all here. I've cleared all the way up in that corner so I could see where the slate wall was, and I need to do in the corner bit at the back there, because there's like a hole. Hold on, I dropped all my poo bags on the floor. I had them in the pocket because I was getting a tissue out from the nose. Anyway, yeah, so through that gap there, I don't know if you can see, through that gap around the other side of the tree, there's like a hole. I need to just clear that out, and then I want to trim this again, clear the wall up there, tidy it up a bit, straighten it up, and then put some plants in the wall there, and then put some plants here like hedging, so that we have hedge here in this bit. so hedges can grow here. But this tree, I need to discuss it with Simon. We need to do a bit of hedge trimming on this, especially on the height, and try and take out some of these long branches to make it a bit lower, because we've got all this bit here which is nice in the summer because it makes a nice barrier between us and the neighbours, but over this side we don't want this all coming right over here, and we don't want the tree falling over. And I do find it extremely intriguing the way it's grown. It must have been, you know, just planted itself there, because you wouldn't plant a tree like this angle, would you? But it's growing all these branches off, which are all right. I took off some of them, but it does need some maintenance around this bit, I feel, because I feel like over the past few years it's been getting taller and taller, and we've not been lopping the you know, the branches. It needs a bit of maintenance, so this just needs doing. I'm not doing any more now, I don't think. I might do a little bit. I might just pull off those slates off there, because that's all in a higgledy-piggledy mess, and it needs redoing. Along there needs redoing as well on the top, so I might do that as well, but not today obviously. But what is going to happen here is, see, all this slate goes back on this wall here, so I will find different places to put the different pieces of slate. Can't push back any more onto that because there's a lot of slate inside there as well. And then we're going to do, once we've tidied this bit up and remade this wall here, we will do this top wall here and tidy that one up, and then we will level out that ground there so all those stepping stones are flat, because at the moment they're not flat. And this is supposed to be some stairs here, you see, so I've kept some slate there, so we need to put a slate bit, probably a big bit there. I did see a big bit, probably this big chunky bit there where the stairs are going to go, and then the next step is going to be there, so it's quite steep, but I don't want too many like stairs, and that's just so we can go out this back door here. Usually that's me that comes out of there, so we have that, give that a go. There's a broken slate there, that won't be any good. Probably don't need that many actually. So we'll get on with this tomorrow. Hopefully we'll do some more of this, and hopefully we'll get this section done by the weekend. It is Thursday tomorrow. I know we've got to go to the dentist for Simon, but I don't think there's much else we're doing tomorrow, so I would like to get back out here and do this while it's not raining. So I think that will be enough work for today, and I'll turn the camera around and say goodbye. I might do that, I might not. We'll see how it'll go for today. Bye. Yeah, so it was quite cold when I came out, but doing this work, it really makes you warm. This is sort of perfect weather. It's no wind or nothing today, but I'm getting a bit knackered now. I don't want to kill myself. Simon did start on the wall over the other side, but it's very difficult with his strimmer to get the grass off the wall, so I'm still going to have to use my smaller strimmer, because with that really heavy duty strimmer, it's good for doing like the rough bits, but it's not very good for doing the finesse bits, which is, my strimmer is a lot better at getting the grass off the wall in between the slate. But yeah, we're doing the other side as well as this side, so we need it all done so it looks all good for when we open again. So yeah, I'm gonna conquer, once I've done all this bit over this side, I will then want to do the hedge between us and the next door neighbours, because it's just all brambles and I need to get rid of it. And I've got some hedging that I'm going to plant in there, so I'm going to plant some hedging in there. I'm going to plant some hedging up on that bit where I just said, so that we've got hedging between us and the neighbours. It's better for us and it's better for them that there's a hedge, some kind of barrier, that otherwise it's a bit imposing. When we get guests, they can see their garden if they want to sit out in their garden, and then they can see our guests, so it's sort of a bit, yeah, we need to put a hedge there. So I've got hedging which I bought years ago in 2020, and I just need to dig it up and put it in while it's still sleeping. So as soon as I finish doing this bit, I'm going to do the bit where I'm going to put the hedge, because I need to do it within the next month, because it will start growing again, and then I don't want to disturb it while it's growing. It's quite big hedging now, so they shouldn't be too bad. I get Simon to dig them out. They're probably all, their roots are all tangled up together, but yeah, it won't be a problem. But we're going to clear round by the riverbank and all this end, and then that whole side of the garden will be done. Then I just need to do, you see that over there? Over there. Yeah, that bit there where all the shrubs and stuff are. They just need a cut. We need to clear the ground. That walnut over there needs rebuilding as well. There's a wall over there needs rebuilding. Yeah, we just like building walls. This one here needs a bit of rebuild as well, so I will do that as well. I like making the stone walls. It's fun. We've got all the slate. It's already here. You just take them off and then you just overlap them, relay them on. They're not cemented down or anything, but you just relay them on, and it looks much nicer once it's done. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please give me a like and a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know how you're getting on in your garden, what you're up to. I'm finished now because I'm really tired, and I need to have a bath tonight now with my own aching joints doing this, pulling out all the I can still see, I'm going to trim along the wall here, because I can still see there are bits of ivy, and ivy I do not want most of the time in my garden because it strangles the trees, and we're forever getting it off the trees. It's a pain. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you again soon. The only place I like ivy is in a hanging basket, by the way. Then I grow it, but not in the garden. I will never grow ivy in the garden. Thank you for watching. See you again soon. Bye for now. Bye. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know how you're getting on. Leave a comment below. I love hearing from you. Bye.